I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes.
Friends, it is Tuesday morning. I've already been to the gym, back home. I did a few things around the house, swapped some laundry, got my drink out of the fridge because I meant to take it with me this morning and I only took my water. And then now I'm headed to Walmart to go get some dog food and a few other things. And I remembered to grab this, forgot my water bottle. Seems to be the kind of day for that today. I just keep forgetting everything. But we needed dog food and we need some more printer paper. We've been doing a lot of printed work from our fun schooling books, and we have also been doing a lot of the Art for Kids Hub, and both of those use up a lot of paper. So we need some printer paper, and then there's just a few odds and ends I want to grab while I'm out, but nothing major, just like I said, a few things. But I thought since the kids were all still asleep and it's 8:30, which never happens, I think it's because they're all warm and cozy in their beds because it's 39 degrees. But they're all still asleep, so I thought, well, I'll just run and get the dog food and stuff, and I'll get back home before they're all up, and then we'll start our day, have breakfast, get school going, get chores done, and this won't be me running to town in the middle of the day and interrupting our day. So I'm headed to do this, and I thought I'd hop on here, say hi, say good morning, because I didn't film earlier, so good morning. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am so far, except for the fact that it's freezing, and I really, really, really despise the cold. I also keep having sneezing fits, which I feel like I'm about to do again. Something in the air has been killing me and CJ both. But I do not like the cold at all. I do not like to be cold. I do not want to be cold. I do not ever say I want summer to be over. And I never ever say I can't wait for Christmas, I can't wait for fall, I can't wait for winter, can't wait for snow. That is not me, guys. With the type of arthritis I have, and like the areas where I have the most trouble, it's really painful for me just to go through daily life when it's cold outside, and I just don't like it. Like, I mean, it makes me want to move off to a desert somewhere because I really don't like to be cold. It severely hurts me. This morning, my back and my hips hurt ridiculously. I need to call the physical therapist today because I'm supposed to be going and seeing him for my back, and I have been busy and I haven't gotten to it, and I really need to because I know winter coming is going to make things like 4 times worse than they normally are. I have a really hard time in the winter. So I need to do that today. What else? Later this week, Mika gets the rest of her braces. Next week, I go see my doctor for my weight check-in and to see how I'm doing with my weight loss and all of that. And I'm also going to tell him that the dermatologist still hasn't called me, and he sent referrals to them like 10 times, and I need to see the derm. What else? I think that's about it. I'm about to drink this. I've never had this one. I drink the ISO 100 Dunkin' Donuts and I add 4 ounces of milk and then a bunch of ice, and I blend it until it's like a blended drink. Is from Dutch Brothers, because that's like my favorite coffees. So that's what I normally drink, because then I don't drink coffee, plus it's got added caffeine, just like 85 milligrams or something. But that's what I normally drink. But this Premier Protein has a lot of flavors, and I thought for these like to be pre-made, because the ones that I buy aren't, I thought maybe I would try this, and if it's good, maybe I'll just get me a few of these to have on hand for like I said, like the mornings that I go to the gym that I'm already hungry when I wake up, so that I'm not like in hunger mode when I go to the gym. Because every so often, like maybe once a week, when I go to the gym, I'm like, I'm starving, and then I just drink my water as I work out, but the whole time I'm working out, my stomach is like, feed me. So then I get home and I'm like starving by the time I get home. But then I'm like rushing around to get the blender and get my stuff out and get my drink made, and then I'm like chugging down a frozen drink because I'm just starving by the time I get home. And other days I'm fine with just water, and I'm like, oh, it's noon, I better make my drink just because I've had nothing in my body today but water. I'm waiting on traffic. So it's kind of something that if I enjoy these at all, they're only 160 calories, and it would not be a bad thing to have on hand for when I need them. But after I bought this one, a friend of mine told me it's kind of chalky, so I've been like over here shaking it like it's somehow gonna help. But I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if I like it, because if so, I know that they have a pumpkin spice one, and pumpkin spice is my thing. So if they have a pumpkin spice one, I'm gonna buy like a 4 or 6 pack of the pumpkin spice Premier Protein and keep those at home for those types of days. And that way I just have them, you know. This one is a chocolate peanut butter with immune health support, so I'm gonna give this one a try. But like I said, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. Actually, I guess I could try right now if I can get it open. There we go. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's actually really good. A little bit chalky on the aftertaste, but it's good. Not bad at all. What else? I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to tell you guys. We have been doing a Israel unit, and studying Israel because of the things going on over there right now. And Fun Schooling Thinking Tree Books, they released a free book until the end of October on Israel. It's a PDF, and I printed that off for all the kids, even Miss Maddie, even though Maddie is like obviously too young to do a lot of it. When the other kids do like the part that are written, she just like if there's words up on the TV screen, she'll copy them on her paper, like just kind of handwriting practice, but she isn't doing like the fully written parts like the rest of the kids are. And she's doing the coloring with them, she's watching the videos with them, she's watching the news with them. But as a general, she's just not really old enough to do the like, what's your opinion on this or that parts. She'll tell me vocally, but she doesn't write it. But she does very much want to be engaged and involved in anything that the others do. So we say go for it, Maddie, go girl. But what we've been doing is we get everybody settled in the living room, like we lay down blankets so everybody can get comfortable on the floor or whatever, and then we get out color pencils, crayons, pencils, things like that, and everybody's workbook that I made them up, and they all just get comfortable. I turn on the current news, and they are watching about everything going on over there. And we'll watch that for about 30 minutes from some different, media outlets. And then I'll get on YouTube and I will pull up some videos that I have already saved of the geography there, tourist attractions there, the homes there, foods there, restaurants there, recipes there. What else? Like the clothing, the customs, the religion, just all kinds of stuff. And we watch those depending on because we do about 6 pages of our book each day so far. And so they'll have a certain theme to each page. So if it says, there'll be a map and it'll say label these regions of Israel, and it'll be like different mountain ranges or mountains or different bodies of water like the Dead Sea and different stuff like that. And they'll go through and we'll watch something about the geography of Israel, and they'll take a pencil and they'll label anything they see on their map as the video goes. And so they've been doing that, and I think they're getting a lot from it, because when James comes home from work, they're like, "Hey Dad, did you know? Hey Dad." And we are about to start a read aloud about well, it depends. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to do. We have two. We have one that says Making Bombs for Hitler, and we have one that's Number of the Stars. Although I think we read Number of the Stars the year before last. And then we also have Anne Frank, which we haven't read in about 4 years. And then we have several books. So anyways, I'm going to pick one out today, and that'll be our read aloud. And then also every day the kids have been doing the Art for Kids Hub, and like the other day before we started Israel, we were working on Africa, because on Mondays we're doing fun schooling anyway, and so we were doing our Africa unit, and I found all kinds of African animals and stuff on the Art for Kids Hub, and they did those. And then they finished the day with a Halloween one. And then the other day while we were doing Israel, I just let them pick some after, because I couldn't find anything that was related to Israel on Art for Kids Hub. But I just let them do like a zombie hand and a pumpkin and a candy corn and a caramel apple, just stuff like that. And had fun with that while I was getting stuff ready to start dinner after school. But it's just, it's fun, and it's cute drawings, and it teaches them, how easy it is to just look at the lines and things and figure out how to make it. And several of the kids, after making like the candy apple, caramel apple, one time got it down, and they have been drawing them and painting them and everything over and over, because they figured out, that it's pretty simple. It's not as hard as it looks. So we my brain just went blank. I'm telling you guys, I'm not with it today. I know that sounds awful, but I mean, just my allergies for like the last 3 days. If I don't take a Zyrtec, I just feel like I'm in a fog, and I'm out of Zyrtec right now, because 4 of us in our house take Zyrtec every day. It's like gold in our house. It's always gone. But anyways, I'm gonna pull in here behind here because it's less traffic. As soon as I get home, we are going to get outside chores done, and we're going to get started on our Israel study, because we are solely working on that for now. And then we'll go back to our Good and the Beautiful when we finish studying Israel. But I definitely feel like it's something that we needed to include in our day for now, since it's something that is taking up all the news and media, and it's something that is so important right now. So we're going to be doing that Monday through Friday until we finish those workbooks, and then we'll go back to our regular work. And essentially, as far as our regular work goes, on Mondays we're still doing fun schooling, but we're doing a geography fun schooling book that is the 7 continents, and then we're also going to be doing the 50 states after the continents. And then on Tuesdays Wednesdays and Fridays, we do our Good and the Beautiful with our literature and our math and our reading, history, and science. And then on Thursdays, because Thursdays are busy like Mondays with speech therapy and co-op and things, we're doing our fun schooling foreign language, and all the kids have different languages. CJ was doing French, but he wants to go back to Greek. He really enjoys the Greek language and everything to do with Greece, and so he's going to go back to Greece, or Greek. Penny is doing French, Mika is doing Mandarin, and Bubba is doing Spanish. So we've got a variety going on, and Maddie's doing Spanish too. She actually is really enjoying it, and she's very good at pronouncing Spanish words. But anyways, so right now, because that's all over the TV, the news, everywhere you look is the stuff about Israel. I want my kids to be informed about the country and the people there as a whole, and not just what the media is saying and stuff. So I want to make sure that they're getting that. But anyways, I'm here at Walmart, and I'm going to get inside. I'm going to get parked and get inside. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. It's finished at Walmart. I just grabbed dog food, printer paper, detergent, cat litter, eggs, milk, coffee creamer, a salad mix, and I grabbed all the kids a book, except I got to the checkout and Maddie's book wouldn't scan, and they said they're not allowed to sell it. So now everybody but Maddie has something, and I'm not going all the way back across the store to get her a new color book, so I'm going to run in Dollar Tree and get her one. But the one I had for her was like $7.98, and it was a Peppa Pig color book, but paint type book, and so the pages were real thick, and it was just kind of some basic Peppa pictures, but it came with crayons and paints, and so I was going to get her that, but it wouldn't scan. So I'm going to go get her something. I got CJ a Goosebumps book, even though, I mean, he reads way above that level. He loves Goosebumps. So I got him one of those. I got Mika a Star Friends book because she is really enjoying the books that I got her for her birthday. I got her a 2-pack, like a 2-in-1, and then I got her a separate one. There were Star Friends, and then I got her some about like an animal rescue, and she really liked the animal rescue ones, but she is loving the Star Friends. So I got her another one, and then I got Penny a unicorn coloring and activity book. I got James a dinosaur coloring and activity book, which it actually was supposed to be like $4. They said $4.98 on both of those, and when I scanned them with my phone, because the books at Walmart are never the price on the back of the book or on the aisle, like where they are on the book thing. So I scanned them all, and they all said that the two that I was going to get, I did get for Bubba and Penny, said they were $4.98, and so I got those, and I got to the checkout, and they rang up 98 cents, so theirs were only 98 cents. CJ's and Mika's were $6 each, and Maddie's didn't scan, and she said I couldn't keep it, like I couldn't pay for it, so I've got to run in Dollar Tree and get her a book. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Got some more glue sticks because we are forever out of glue sticks, and I think that's about it. Got some bubble bath and some bath soap for the kids. Got some flour. Yeah. And that ended up being $119, just like that. Money goes so ridiculously fast, guys. Anyways, I am going to go over to Dollar Tree and find her a color book and probably some paints, because she is out of paints, and I was going to get her paints, and then I seen the color book that came with the paints and the crayons, and so I put the paints back to get her the color book, and then I couldn't get her a color book. And so I'll probably grab her some paints for the house. Oh, I did grab CJ some watercolor paints. He has been really getting into painting with watercolors. I really should, on my community page, share with you guys some of his artwork. He is an amazing artist. He is very, very good with many different types of media. He does acrylic paint markers. He does acrylic paints. He does tempera paints. He does watercolors. He does pastels, like chalk and oil pastels. He does just plain colored pencils. He does sketching with like charcoal and stuff. I mean, it doesn't matter what he does. He is an amazing artist. And I want to encourage that, because he really, really could have some type of future where art is involved. But he is out of watercolors, and so he asked if I'd get him some watercolor paints soon. So I grabbed him one of the palettes, or not palettes, but the boxes with all the tubes of watercolors here, and I grabbed him a new thing of paintbrushes because I know paintbrushes disappear in my house like Tupperware lids disappear anybody else's house. So grabbed him those, and yeah, that's it. That's everything. I guess I did pretty good. $119 for all that. But I'm going to go over to Dollar Tree and try not to spend every penny I own at Dollar Tree. So, yeah. Anyways, I am going to keep drinking this. I'm about halfway done with it. I think it would be, it's good. It has good flavor. I really like blending them with ice. And I think this would be really good if I blended it with ice. So I think next time when I order powder, I'm going to order another ISO, but I'm going to order the Fruity Pebbles because I've heard it's really good. But I think I'm also going to order a Premier Protein chocolate peanut butter powder so that I can make myself drinks with it and blend it with ice and milk, because I think that'll be really good. And when I drink these, I don't have sweet cravings, so that's always good, especially with Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all those things coming up. I'm really hopeful that when I see my doctor next week that he says I'm doing well, because he wants to prescribe me Ozempic for weight loss, and I don't want to do Ozempic. I've heard a lot of bad things about it. I'd rather do this on my own, so I'm trying really hard right now. I've done the TD calculator where you put in all your information and it tells you how many calories you should have. I've been following that. I have been making swaps to, like, a regular street taco tortilla is 50 calories. The zero carb ones are only 25 calories. So I've been making a lot of swaps like that and trying to make good options or good choices in the things I eat. And I'm hoping those things add up. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get going. Like I said, I've got to get to Dollar Tree. Penny called me and asked me what's for breakfast. I told her I'd make breakfast when I got home, which is going to be pumpkin swirl, French toast, and bacon. So I need to get home and get breakfast going, and we need to get chores done and school going and all the things today. And it is 9:30. Okay, I am home now, and I am working on some pumpkin spice swirl bread French toast for breakfast, and then I'm also going to make some bacon to go with it. And after I made this whole loaf of bread into French toast, I had a bunch of the eggs left over, so I went ahead and scrambled those up to go with it as well.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. All that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say.
While I was working on breakfast, Miss Maddie took advantage of new paints and a new box from the eggs and made herself a rocket ship for her kitty cats to go to space.
Be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night.
CJ made this amazing watercolor painting this morning, and he wanted me to show it to you guys. He's super proud of it. He is just starting to get into the watercolors. And now we are going to get our school underway today. We are doing our Israel study still, so this is what we're working on while we watch videos about Israel on YouTube. I wanted to show you guys real quick a way that I make sure that leftovers don't go to waste in our house. We had fajitas the other night, and we had leftovers of the fajitas and the rice, so I made those up into freezer burritos, and they're just going to go in the freezer, so anytime somebody's hungry in between meals, they can pull one out and microwave it for about 1.5 minutes and have a freezer burrito.
I need to get a bigger one. Can't wait.
Look at this bunny.
You and me, let our minds be caught up in a dream.
We're done with our study on Israel that we've been doing all day. James and the kids are outside. Apparently one of our neighbor's cows is in our pasture, so they're out there trying to wrangle that, and I'm getting things going for dinner. I've got 4 pork steaks and 2 T-bones that I'm getting seasoned up to go on the grill. James is home, so he's going to grill these. And I've got 2 red potatoes in the microwave cooking for us. I'm going to make the kids some Alfredo. I'm going to make some baked beans, like Bush's baked beans, a Caesar salad kit, and I'm going to saute up some mushrooms, and that'll be dinner tonight. Pretty easy, pretty simple, and I don't have to clean a pan from cooking meat, so. I use this sweet heat rub on them, and James is going to cook them outside. What are you making, Bubba? To go with our dinner tonight, I made some chickpea pasta with a jar of Alfredo sauce, some mushrooms with Worcestershire and garlic, some Bush's beans, 2 baked potatoes for James and I, a Caesar salad, and of course we have our pork steaks and our T-bones that just came off the grill. So that is dinner tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming along with us today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment below if you want to chat, and I'll see you guys next time with another new video. Bye.